Hi guys, EBP Man here with Tablets for Me, and today we're going to do an unboxing review of a wireless speaker called the Rockin' Roller, and this was brought to us by Monster. So let's take a look at some of the features now for a second. First of all, connectivity is available through Bluetooth as well as through an auxiliary input. It has night LED lights that we're going to see in a couple minutes to make it really easy for viewing at night. It has an FM radio so that you can listen to local preset channels. It's not HD radio, but it's still FM. It is indoor, outdoor, and weather resistant, meaning that you shouldn't worry about a light sprinkle. While I wouldn't submerge it underwater, I would not mind if it did get caught in the rain, a light rain. It has an 80-watt speaker, built-in battery that will provide 75 hours of playback time, and it comes with 2 USB charging ports so that you can charge your devices, as well as a telescoping handle that's going to make it easy for you to move around. Oh, and by the way, it does have wheels. Inside the box, you'll find a quick start guide, a Rockin' Roller user manual, a power cable with an auxiliary aux cable, and you also have your Rollin' Rocker. Now let's take a closer look at the actual controls or interface. First thing you'll have right here, this is your LED interface. This is what will light up to show you your channel detail, Bluetooth connection, and whatnot. You have your source selection or input selection, if it's going to come from that aux connection or if it's going to be coming from a Bluetooth. You'll be able to toggle that. Your Bluetooth, also on radio. Here you have your Bluetooth connection. You have your lamp or LED lighting button, which will light up these 2 LEDs that you have here on the side. This is your channel preset for your FM tuner, so you have 1, 2, 3 through 6, as well as you have your volume dial here. You have your USB ports. They're covered. You'll notice there's 2 of them, and they're covered in order to be able to support that light water resistance. And then you have your aux in, which is also there. You do have an additional tray here that you can prop a phone so that it could be here charging while you're playing music. The speaker also features a handle that you can use to carry the actual speaker with you, so you can lift it up. It also has this telescopic arm that is going to make it easy for you to roll it if you have a surface or pavement that you can actually roll the speaker with. Now on the right side of the speaker you have your power gauge, and if I flip on the power, you'll notice how it lights up, each one representing a quarter of a full battery. You do have, as I just indicated here, a flip switch to power on the device. This is your input power, and it says it right here, and it's covered so that, again, really supporting that water resistancy that we talked about. But you also have 2 AC outlets, and this is curious because the only way these AC outlets are going to work, and you can see if I flip them over, I'll flip this one up for you right here, is if the speaker itself is connected. So these are not to power electrical devices by using the battery. It's really to serve as a pass-through. So if this is plugged into a wall, this outlet that goes into the input, you could use this almost like a surge protector that actually has additional connections. Although I'm not really calling this a surge protector, you just have 2 convenient outputs that can serve other devices. Now in the front, the speaker does support a 8-inch speaker and a 3-inch tweeter. So you have 2 speakers in the front, and you'll notice that this is a nice metal grill. Really, we looked at the right side where you saw all the controls associated with the power. On the left, there are no controls. We'll flip it over so you can see right here. There isn't really anything here. And if we were to flip this completely around, you notice on the back you have the Monster logo. It's a good-looking, ruggedized speaker. Once again, here you have on the very top you have your arm, but there's really not much to it, and you do have some nice legs right there, roller legs, that will be used when you are moving it on a smooth pavement. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is power up the speaker. I'm going to flip the switch, and you'll notice the LED turns on, and you'll get a little greeting that says hi, and then it goes immediately into Bluetooth pairing. I'm going to connect my phone. I'm going to use a Note 4 to connect so that we can do a sound test. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to actually play some songs that are going to exercise the bass, both the highs, the mids, and the lows on this speaker. I don't really expect it to be at the level of a high fidelity audiophile quality speaker, but again, this is for outside barbecues, tailgating, so let's see how well it does. I'm also going to change the audio source so you guys can hear what I hear. Alright, so here's our first test, and we'll see how this goes. So I'm going to raise the volume. It's a good bass. We'll continue to raise it. Now the next test is going to highlight bass, also the high. So let's see how this does. I'm going to increase the volume. You'll notice here a number or a little level indicating your volume. I continue to raise it. Is the highest it goes. Now the next one is going to be more of a clubby beat. Now the next test is going to be something more tropical. Let's see how this one sounds. So now that we've showcased the extra audio qualities, the one last thing I wanted to show you before we conclude the review are the LED lights. So I'm going to press this LED button, and you'll notice how the LEDs light up, and they're pretty bright. So this is great at night if you need to light something up to be able to see what you're doing. Again, you have the controls here that are lit up and telling you how your connection's going, so there's not much you have to worry about. But for whatever reason you need a light, you do have one. So this concludes our review of the Monster Rock-N Roller from Monster. If you have any comments or questions about this speaker, please leave it on the YouTube channel. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching.